Hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel DS Tech Mirror. In today's video, we will see how to implement column level security in model driven apps or Dataverse. This is part 13 of model driven app tutorial, and by now you must know that at the backend of the model driven apps we have Dataverse. So in Dataverse we are storing everything in Dataverse tables, and then we are displaying Dataverse fields, table fields in model driven forms. So if I have to implement column level security, I have to start from the Dataverse tables. If you are new to all these terms, Dataverse, tables, model-driven apps, security, I would recommend you to watch this tutorial from the beginning as I have covered everything from the basics. So let's start with today's video. So these are the steps for the column level security. As a step 1, I will go to the Dataverse table and then I will select the particular column for which I have to implement the column security. Below this snapshot, this is how our column level security settings will look like. Once I have enabled the column level security, as a second step, what I have to do, I have to create the field security profile. I can create the field security profile from the Power Apps Advanced Settings. Over there, I will go to the Advanced Settings. Under System, there is Security, and under Security, I can see the option to create the field security profiles. Then under field security profile, there are different access level. I can restrict the read level for that particular column. I can restrict the create and I can restrict the update. So what I can do, I have to create different field security profile for different access level. For example, if I have to restrict the read level of a particular column, I will create one security profile and I will remove the read permission, and then I will add users or teams to that particular security profile. Then I will create another security profile, field level security profile, where I will restrict the create access. I will give the read access, but I will restrict the create access and the update access. And again, if I just want to restrict the update access, I will create another security profile. So based on my requirement, I have to apply these permutations and combinations between these three access level: create, read, and update. So now let's try to implement in a real-time scenario. What I will do, I will move to Power Apps, make.powerapps.com, and this is my environment, DS Tech Mirror. We are already creating this app called Fundraiser app, and I will implement this column level security in the same app. This is my solution, DS Tech Mirror demo. I will open it. And as a first step, what I will do, I will play my app. Over there, I have one column called donation amount, and I will implement column level security on that particular column. I will go to apps, and over here, I will click on play. Now, this is my app. Here you can see this is one column, donation amount, and what I want to do, I want to hide this column and I want to implement more restrictions on this particular column for different users. So as a first step, what I will do, I will go to the Dataverse table. So I will go to my solution. Under table, I know this column is present in my donation table, and then I will move to the columns. Then I will search for this column. This is my column, donation amount. I will click on advance, or I will click on edit. Then from this pane, I will click on advanced options. And at the bottom in general, I can see this enable column security. I will enable these options. When I started this tutorial, when I was creating the baseline of this particular app, example tables, columns, data, I told you that at that time I left all this column blank, and I told you as we will progress with this particular tutorial, I will cover each and every settings, and by now I think I have covered most of them. So today this is enable column security. Then click on save. It will take some time. Now this is done. If I go back to my app and if I refresh, I will do Control F5 just to make sure my changes should reflect, because I have implemented the column security. So I can't see any change over here. Even if I click on any record, there's only one change. Now I can see this lock, or I can see this key beside this particular field name, that is donation amount. This is because I have enabled the column security for this particular column, but there is no difference with the access level. I can update this field, and I can clearly see this field. So now it's time to put restrictions on this particular column. For that, what I will do, from the gear icon, I will go to this advanced settings. For your reference, I have already attached this snapshot over here for each and every settings, because we are working in the cloud environment and Microsoft keep releasing the patches, keep releasing the update. So these options might change for you when you will be implementing at your end. So this snapshot may act as a reference for you. Okay, and from the top, just expand it, and under system you will find this setting called security. I will click on it, and under security there are various options, but for us we have to use field security profile. And you can see the explanation: manage users and team permission to read, create or write information in secure fields. Over here only secure fields will appear. Secure fields means where we have enabled this setting in the column. I will click on it, and what I have to do, first I have to create my profile, field security profile. I will click on new, and here I will give the name. I will say donation amount hyphen restrict read hyphen restrict read, and let me put one hyphen between donation amount. So this is just for my reference, that so that in future I can easily recall that I have created this profile for donation amount and I am restricting the read permission. Now what I will do, I will first click on save, and then I will go under this common, I will go to this field permissions, and here my column is appearing, that is DS. This is the internal name of my column, and this is the display name, donation amount. And you can see over here there are three settings: read, update and create. I will select, and then I will try to edit it, and from here I can edit the field security profile. You might face this delay. Sometimes it takes a hell lot of time to display the field. So what you can do, if it is happening for you, just discard the action and refresh this page and try again. Now over here what it is saying, allow read, I will say no, no update and no create. So okay. And as a last step, I have to add members to this field security profile, for which I want to apply the security. Over here there are two options. I can go to the users and I can add individual users, or what I can do, I can add teams over here. So in today's video what I will do, I will add users over here, and from the admin center you can create a team, and then you can add users in that team, and you can directly add team over here. So if you are facing any issue at your end while creating teams or adding teams over here, do let me know in comments. I will create a separate video for that. But for today's I will directly add the users, as in my tenant there are very few users. So I will click on add, and in this I will add only one users, and over here I will search, that is test user 01. I will click on search. I will select this. Don't forget to click on select at the bottom and then add. Now we are done. We have created the security profile. I have applied the permissions. I have added the user. Save and close. Done. Now what I will do, this is my app URL, and I will copy it and I will open it in a private mode with the credentials of the test user 01. Here I will enter my user, test user 01, and here you can see. Now I cannot see the value of the donation amount. When if I go directly to this particular page, you can see all the donation amount is not getting displayed for me. On the other hand, if I go with my account, I can see all the values. Now let's go and create another security profile where I will give different permissions. So what I will do, just I will click on new. I will say donation amount read. Click on save. I will add field permissions because I want user to create. So here I will select edit. I will say allow create. User can add information to this field when the record is created. Fine. Okay. And here I will add another user called test user 02. I will click on add. Test user 02. Select add. Done. And save and close. Now this is done. I'm already logged in with test user 02 in another browser. You can see over here. And now let me do the hard refresh. And let's see how the changes will reflect. And over here I have no access to the donation amount because I have given the permission only to enter this amount while creating new record. So let's go and test it. I will simply enter test donation amount as 34567 from test user 02, and cause I can enter anything. Let me just search and I will say clothing. Let me click on save and close. So I can enter the amount but I cannot see it. On the other hand, if I go to my account which I am logged in, and if I refresh over here, I should be able to see this new account. So you can see the user can enter the amount, but as soon as they will save, they cannot see this new field. You can see test 34567. So this is how this create security profile will work. It will allow user to enter the amount. As soon as they will click on save button, even the user who created that record would not be able to see the value for that particular field. So now let's go and see other permissions over here. And what is left? So create is done, read, and now what I will do, I will try to implement for update. And in the same, instead of creating another profile, let me edit the same one. So test user 02 now can create and also should be able to update. So let me give this permission update. Okay, fine. Save. Please do not forget to click on save or save and close. Come over here. For a safer side, what I will do empty cache and hard refresh so that my changes will reflect. And now I will take the last record which I have created. This is the record. I will click on edit. I will come over here and I cannot see the earlier value. Let me enter the new value 9686. Fine. Save and close. Again, I don't have the access. I will go to this account. I am the admin. Let me click on refresh and you can see it got updated. So this is how update will work. And at last, what I will do, let me create one last security profile for the read. So I will come over here, new. I just want to update the name for this one because I said donation amount read. Let me give donation amount update / create. Done. Save and close. And last one, donation amount read. I will add the users. I will add 2 users. I cannot do anything until I click on save. Now I can add the users. I will quickly add 2 users over here. I will say test user 03. Search, or let me add just 1 user. Just add 1 user and then save and close. Now what I will do, let me quickly log out and log in with this test user 03. I will copy this app URL from here in the private mode. Okay, from here I can add the new user. Here I cannot see the amount, so let me quickly go back and see whether I have given the right permission. Donation amount read under permission. Okay, my bad, I forgot to add the permission, so I will click on edit. I will say I only want to allow these users to read the field. Fine, this is fine. Save and close. This is my, let me just refresh, and now I should be able to see the donation amount, and you can see it is working. I can see the donation amount. So guys, this is how we can implement column level security. In my last video I covered row level security, so these two are really important concepts in Dataverse or model driven apps. So as a last step, let me just update the progress slide. Progress so far. So today we learned column level security, and I think this slide is a very good reference to see what we learned so far. So I think we have learned fairly good concepts of the model driven as well as of the Dataverse. So guys, thank you for watching today's video. If you like this video, please like and share the video and subscribe to the channel to get notification for our upcoming videos. Till my next video, much love, keep learning. Thank you.